Hello again, darlings. Welcome back to another rant. Today we will be talking about a gacha creator known as Albert. Before we get into the video, please remember to not go and attack any creators mentioned in the video. I myself had never heard of Albert before his fake collaboration with another large creator, Vin. Now, Vin has been in under fire for many things lately, but that is a topic for another time. Albert has around 10,000 followers last time I had checked, and makes fake collaborations with other artists, and makes skits, like many others in the community. However, something much more sinister lies within the videos. In his latest collaboration with Vin, the video depicts both creators working as strippers, doing various things with what seemed to be a client and one another. There was a quick flash of a moment where an image with multiple suggestive and explicit words were shown inside the characters' brains, such as SH and other nefarious phrases. And/or words. As you know, many people in the community have had a lot to say about it, mostly people saying it was highly uncalled for and gross, which it is. As I pointed out in a previous video, at least 312 players of gacha in 2024 in the US are under 18, most of which being ones under the ages of 13 and 14. I myself am not, but I know that there are multiple children in the community. Either way, it's not much of a secret Albert's audience is mainly kids. He more than likely knows that, but is choosing to ignore it. I've heard many people come back to say that his description says 16 plus, but that doesn't really mean anything. I don't check the descriptions of most videos I watch. No one I know does. We don't think to check, since there is typically either a warning ahead of time in the video, but not Albert. But what mainly concerns me here is the factor of consent. If you aren't aware, consent is when one person agrees to or gives permission to another person to do something. Consent means agreeing to an action based on your knowledge of what that action involves, its likely consequences, and having the option of saying no. The absence of no does not mean yes. That is Google's definition, as well as mine. No means no, stop means stop. Consent is very important, especially when it comes to these sort of things. Typically, fake collaborations do not require consent, but if it's a video depicting 18+ content, it isn't a surprise you should require consent. To my knowledge, Vin never consent to Albert posting the video, which is gross. Consent holds all, and when it's broken, things start to get blurry. In a recent video, Albert stated that another popular ranter, Pocketrix, was next in his roulette. I'm going to assume this means more inappropriate content without consent being posted in the next few days. Pochi definitely had not given consent, which means he shouldn't post it for obvious reasons. A verbal and affirmative expression of consent can help both you and others to understand and respect each other's boundaries. If Pochi or Vin aren't comfortable with the videos, Albert would logically agree to take them down. However, if this ever were to occur, I have no doubt Albert would refuse to take the videos down. He is someone who seems to not much care about such things we've discussed so far. So what does this mean? Well, it just means we'll have to see what happens. All we can do right now is hope Albert can see what he's doing is wrong. Age restrictions and consent are things non-negotiable. You definitely need them whenever explicit content is involved. You would think that is all I have to say on this matter, but oh boy, you would be incorrect. See, I originally already had made a script for this video, but scrapped it due to the lack of evidence and overall quality of handling things. But ladies and gentlemen and everyone in between, Mr. Albert has just made a very, very clear case. Another rising ranter, Gaming with B, has just been unjustifiably copyrighted by the man himself. We saw this same thing happen when the grown toddler Brent Rivera unjustifiably copyrighted and took down people's videos on him. This is in fact against YouTube's copyright policy and law, since it was not direct footage of his content. It is fair use. This, friends, is a direct example of a snowflake. Someone who cannot take criticism and is very sensitive. This is just really pathetic and sad, considering how many snowflakes are arising within our community. Ranters aren't here to make you feel bad. We are here to critique and try to help point out what we can do better. I really wanted Albert to see what he could fix, but after his abuse of the copyright laws, he's shown his true colors and carelessness of boundaries, and dug his grave. Albert will not change, and is overall someone who needs redemption through an apology, which I doubt we or B will ever receive. My heart goes out to both Gaming with B and Pochi in this time due to the severe brain damage they've had to endure over this past week with the Dumbass drama with Savviest and the Lady Raiden drama. I hope the best for both creators, undoubtedly giving the community a chance to enjoy gacha once again. This has been your girl, Hananix, enlightening you on the importance on not being a jackass. Thank you very much for watching.